Today's target? Commando! 1985, when Arnold Schwarzenegger was a god. He was truly above the law of probability, becoming a scowling, crew-cut, glistening leader of his own cult of personality, demanding his followers all donate at the box office in order to bask in the glory of his body. Ooh, Arnie. Yeah. Ooh, arm squeezy. Back to the matter at hand. He secured his spot as the #1 movie star in the world by sheer force of will, despite a complete inability to act.
All that matters to me now is champion.
Or even pronounce R's.
I'm gonna stand, they're gonna kill her.
In any case, today's adventure has Arnold playing Colonel John Matrix, because that's a last name. He's a highly trained military cutthroat, dare I say commando, whose daughter is kidnapped by the bad guys so they can force him to do some crap in a fake country no one cares about. After all, we're just watching to see a young Arnold fuck some shit up. And lest we forget that he has muscles, he solves simple problems with the subtlety of the Hulk. Again, and again, and again, and yet again. I mean, seriously, man, if you're gonna lug a huge chainsaw to the woods, why carry home a sequoia whole? I guess you could say Arnold has wood, and he's uncut. Our story opens with the killings of a couple of more super soldiers, trained by Matrix himself, even if they do look like a couple of your dad's drinking buddies. I mean, Matrix is such a hype military murder machine that he can smell the enemy at 100 feet out and carry his daughter to safety before they even open fire. This dodo, on the other hand, what does he do when a killer garbage man points an Uzi at him? He doesn't run, he doesn't dive for cover, he doesn't even drop his armpit newspaper. Good riddance, idiot. Team Matrix doesn't need dead weight anyway. Here's his squad mate, another Matrix graduate of black bag death dealing, who tries to stop a Cadillac using only his force field powers. Ooh, failure. Now, admittedly, Matrix himself does not quite have this technique down yet. Ah, damn. Anyway, bye, loser. Now on to the cute part. In a cockle-warming montage clearly filmed in a single day of changing clothes and rearranging hairstyles, Arnold and his daughter bond over piercing fishes' heads with hooks and then releasing them again mutilated, eating shit sandwiches.
What's in this?
You don't want to know.
And sampling each other's ice creams even though both their white asses have vanilla. Later, Matrix's withered and deaf mentor, General Kirby, arrives.
It's Kirby!
I know.
And warns him of the demise of his useless compatriots.
Someone's killing your men.
He leaves 2 more elite Death Squad members to protect Arnold at his home.
In the meantime, Jackson and Harris will stay here with you.
Are they any good?
Real good.
And good they are, but not great like a used car salesman, because 40 literal seconds after Kirby's glowing assessment, they're gunned down too. Jackson lives, but is wounded.
I can make it. I'll be all right.
Sensing no imminent danger to his precious sandwich-sabotaging daughter, despite the 2 soldiers who were blown away on his doorstep moments earlier, Matrix leaves her alone to go fetch his rifle. Oh look, the code to his armory door is 1-3. Now that's high security. Someone breaking in might need, 2 minutes to try all those possible combinations? In any case, Matrix returns 30 seconds later and sneaks up to a door on his roof. Unfortunately, the bad guys use this same time to find Jackson, kill him, carry him upstairs, and use their psychic abilities to figure out exactly which door to balance him against. Damn, they sabotaged his car by yanking every possible hose on it. No matter, because Arnold can push OJ's car uphill at a 45-degree angle while on loose gravel. Off we go!
He's coming at us. No brakes.
The bad guys, they still have brakes, don't they?
Still coming, crazy bastard.
But the bad guys, they still have brakes, don't they? I don't know what loop-de-loop Mario 64 Mountain Road has let Matrix catch up to these bad guys twice, but it seems like a quick tap of their brakes and a middle finger as he rolls uselessly past them would foil our hero's plans. But
He's gonna hit us.
nope.
Smog violation.
Especially for a car whose engine is disabled. Unbeknownst to these fellas, Colonel Matrix has a recurring condition where he often experiences seizures that enable superhuman speed. It's mostly centralized in his left arm, a condition known as leftolepsy. If he doesn't take his medication, his symptoms can become extreme. So, with Matrix caught, and his daughter in the bad guy's hands, he's now ordered to fly to a bullshit country called Valverde to carry out his whatever mission. Arnold drops his signature line,
I'll be back, Benny.
to a nemesis so hardcore that car windows mean nothing to him.
I'll be ready, John.
I mean, look at this dude's outfit. The only guy who can pull off leather pants, ankle boots with buckles, and chainmail.
It's me.
Even in the 80s. Matrix is now escorted to his flight by Enriquez and Sully. But not for long. As soon as he's on board, he blasts his captor in the chops and then snaps his neck in full view of 100 still boarding passengers. Arnold then props up Enriquez's corpse, pausing to show off his impeccable comedic timing to a passing flight attendant.
Don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired.
Don't feel bad for Enriquez, though. That elbow to the face clearly brought back memories of his basketball glory days, and he went out making not just one, but 2 3-pointers. Right at the buzzer. Sweet dreams, big guy. We hardly knew thee. Matrix makes a break for it, but then...
Sir, during takeoff you must remain seated.
However, master deceptor that he is, he convinces the stewardess after 40 feet of taxiing that...
I'm Yasuk.
earning unobstructed use of her elevator. Sure, Matrix escapes, but...
Violation. Felony bullshit. Pull over.
Back in the airport, Matrix shadows Sully, and we first meet Cindy the flight attendant, a character who... Hey, look at all those payphones back there. I remember those. Well, speaking of obsolete technology, why don't we take a quick stroll down 1985 Lane?
General Kirby, you'd better get out here. We have your message on the teletype.
What the f*** is a teletype? Is that anything like a Teletubby? The world's largest remote detonator. 2 kinds of rabbit ears. Phone booths. And that the bad guy's plans could go up in smoke for lack of a quarter to make a call on one.
Give me a quarter.
To think that the rest of this movie wouldn't even have happened if Sully could send just one text. Matrix kidnaps Cindy so they can follow Sully together. But while trailing him through the mall, she turns Matrix in to the cops. Have no fear, though. He expertly conceals himself behind a pillar. This commando move is about as effective as a toddler covering his eyes and then thinking he's invisible.
You better come with us.
Bam! Fight time!
Get out.
Why are these rent-a-cops still rushing Matrix when the real police are not only there, but taking bullets? And how many security guards does this Galleria employ? And what do they offer to get this kind of loyalty out of them? Dental? On the upside, Matrix is getting much better at his force field powers. But his target escapes, armed with the knowledge that... Wait, is this the same parking garage where Luther, picked up his car in 48 hours? In fact, didn't Sully, get thumped into a car in both movies? I don't think he'll be calling the Warriors out again anytime soon with those brain injuries. How are they all right?
Are you alright?
How are they not dead?
I think I'm dead.
She's all right.
You're alright.
Hey, why doesn't Matrix use his leftolepsy to shake those payphone quarters out of Sully's pockets? And why does he need a safety cable to hold him when he has that bionic left arm? You know, if Arnold can tote a full-grown man around like this, couldn't he have kept Jenny by his side when fetching his rifle earlier?
What'd you do with Sully?
Matrix carried Sully upside down to dangle over the edge of a cliff 20 feet from where you're standing, and he came back without him. You get 3 guesses what happened, lady.
I let him go.
Anyhow, these two go to the hotel where the bad guys were going to meet. where surely mano-a-mano mayhem will soon occur. Sure enough, here comes Cook. Why in God's name would Matrix tap Cook on the shoulder rather than snuffing him from behind, Commando style, like he did these other schmoes? Why were Sully and Cook meeting in room 5 of the Sunspot Motel if Matrix is supposed to be on a plane to another country and Bennett already has the girl? What were they going to discuss? Or maybe...
You scared, mother? Well, you should be, because this Green Beret's gonna your big ass.
Oh, shit. But surely Arnold won't want to.
I eat green berets for breakfast.
No, not really. They're fighting to the death. Maybe if there were less tables in this motel room, Cook could win this fight, but...
Where is she? Cook!
Hey, here's a tip, Matrix. Interrogate your suspect before you give him a sucking table chest wound. Later, after some thoroughly boring sneaking around and investigative work, plus a second helping of old school punishment...
Come on.
Matrix learns where the bad guys are and goes to stock up on weapons by driving a bulldozer all the way to the back of an army surplus store, destroying 69% of their stock in the process. I'm not sure why this place has a music pressure plate on their floor, but it's probably instead of an alarm since I don't hear one. You know, police response time in California might not be the fastest, but how long did it take Cindy and the Colonel to fill that whole cart? Yeah, definitely grab those swim flippers, Arnie. Why don't you grab some Speedos while you're at it, bro?
Come on.
And how does Matrix know there's a Matrix-style armory in a secret room?
Don't even think about it. Hey. Okay.
Why the f*** does this racist and sexist cracker of a cop assume Cindy's a hooker? She's wearing a uniform, for God's sake. This guy deserves a rocket up his... Oh, look at that. Anal justice. Since Matrix's daughter is being held on an island with the bad guys, they steal their plane to get there. You know, I'm gonna have to find these screenwriters for riddling Arnold's dialogue with so many of those tricky R's.
Urgent. Repeat. Urgent. Whiskey X-ray 448 for General Kirby. Urgent, you respond.
Arnold's kryptonite. Then again, so is English. Once they arrive, Matrix is ready to go ashore with his arsenal and make the bastards pay. But why did you bring those swim flippers if you're rowing to shore? Great call on those Speedos, though.
Oh, yeah.